The newest and cringiest Hollywood trend is upon us. It started when Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher revealed something shocking. Then Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard admitted they're also guilty of this bad habit. Soon, the internet was filled with astonishing celeb stories and admissions. It's official. Tinseltown is stanky. Yep, we're talking about the personal hygiene, or tragic lack thereof, in some of Hollywood's hottest exports. You may need some air freshener for this one. The interview that started it all. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher have been couple goals for years, but that run just ended because something smells, and it's not a bad movie plot. While this couple is usually pretty tight-lipped about their private lives, we recently learned that this does not extend to their personal hygiene. In an interview with Dax Shepard on his Armchair Expert podcast, these two opened up about their hygiene habits, and we kinda wish they hadn't.
I don't wash my body with soap every day.
I wash my armpits and my crotch daily, and nothing else ever.
But they've also passed on these questionable practices to their kids. Mila admitted, "When I had children, I also didn't wash them every day," and Ashton had his wife's back, adding, "Here's the thing, if you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point." And here's where it gets even weirder. Because amid the internet's horror at Ashton and Mila's admissions, others shared their own stories to defend the couple. First up was the very guy who started the conversation, only Dax Shepard's version is a little different. He and his wife Kristen Bell just forgot about daily bathing over time. However, they do have a solution for that.
I'm a big fan of waiting for the stink. Once you catch a whiff, that's biology's way of letting you know you need to clean it up.
And for anyone who thought she was joking, I have sad news for you.
It's not so much of a joke that I wait for the stink. That tells you when they need to bathe.
Although she also added that there was another reason for the whole not washing the kids thing.
This is the other thing, is California has been in a drought forever. So
this is our political movement.
It's also just like responsibility for your environment. We don't have a ton of water.
And that got us wondering about the rest of California's famous inhabitants, so we started doing a little digging. We learned that Hollywood has been hiding something: good hygiene habits, because the list of celebs with a loose definition of personal hygiene is shockingly long, and their excuses are just plain confusing. Some do it for the environment. Kristen Bell isn't the only celeb worried by California's frequent droughts, although she is the first to use it as an excuse for smelly bodies. Did you know that Julia Roberts is so environmentally conscious that she refuses to wear deodorant? And in case you're wondering how preventing sweating negatively affects the environment, she's got the answer. Deos contain aluminum and naughty particles called parabens, and these are no-nos for a happy Earth. Julia's not the only one concerned with the planet, though. Leonardo DiCaprio has gone one step further. According to the National Enquirer, the actor doesn't just shun deodorant for the sake of the environment, he's added showers to the list. He's also decided to take a leaf out of Kristen Bell's book and reduce showering to save water. While these guys are willing to stink a little to save the Earth, others have different reasons. Some people just don't like deodorant. The environment isn't the only thing stopping celebs from wearing deo. For many, it's just a personal preference to go through life au naturel. Just ask Matthew McConaughey, who's proud to admit he doesn't see the point, saying, "I just never wore it. No cologne, no deodorant." Shia LaBeouf agrees, and we discovered that from an unexpected source. After appearing in Sia's music video for Elastic Heart, the singer admitted that Shia had a huge problem: his bad BO. It's a common problem in Hollywood. Others who've been accused of being smelly include Brad Pitt. According to Eli Roth, Brad prefers to skip a shower in favor of quickly rubbing his armpits with baby wipes. Weirdly, he's not the only celeb that does that. Zac Efron told Star Magazine that he also prefers to use baby wipes instead of daily showers. It's a little odd, but at least these two actors use something to clean themselves, which is more than we can say for Mel Gibson, whose BO has been the bane of his stylist's existence for decades. There's more. Some celebs seem to forget about their clothing. If you believe the tabloids, this was one of the reasons that Orlando Bloom and Miranda Kerr's relationship started to break down, because he refused to do laundry, wearing the same t-shirts and socks for a week without cleaning them. Uma Thurman understands that particular problem. The Kill Bill star has been accused of wearing dirty, stained clothing by more than one designer, and some of her critics have even had to remove dried food from her shirts on multiple occasions. And we're still not done. When bad research leads to worse hygiene. Have you heard the saying, "A little knowledge is dangerous"? Well, for the first time, we can prove that because our next batch of celebs have weird grooming habits based on questionable facts. Just take Cameron Diaz, for example. She refuses to wear antiperspirants, but not because she's trying to save the environment. Instead, it seems the actress may have misunderstood how these products work. Cameron admitted during an interview that she's a proud member of the anti-antiperspirant club. For her, the clue was in the word anti. She explained, "You're stinky because you use antiperspirant. It keeps all the stink in." Sorry, Cam, but that's not exactly how this works. Other celebs have also fallen victim to urban myths about antiperspirants. Kourtney Kardashian refused to wear deodorant when she was breastfeeding because she'd heard about underarm fragrances being bad for milk production and she didn't want to take the risk. Okay, it is sweet that she skipped fresh underarms out of concern for her children, but her sisters and ex didn't appreciate this. Oh, just wait until you hear what Bradley Cooper and Jake Gyllenhaal believed. In 2011, Bradley told Esquire that there's no need for deodorant because his body self-cleans. But he followed this up by admitting that he also takes multiple showers a day, so maybe he doesn't really believe that. But Jake Gyllenhaal does. The Donnie Darko alum told Vanity Fair, "More and more I find bathing to be less necessary at times. But I do also think that there's a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance, and we naturally clean ourselves." Misinformation isn't the only culprit for some of Hollywood's questionable hygiene. For some celebs, smelling nice just isn't important. These guys have no excuse for their dirty secrets. Robert Pattinson is no stranger to comments about his grooming. In 2009, he made headlines when the cast and crew of New Moon revealed his bad washing habits, including not washing his hair for 6 weeks. When he was asked in 2019 if the New Moon rumors were true, he said, "Probably. I don't know. I don't really see the point in washing your hair." So it shouldn't come as a surprise that his former on- and off-screen love interest, Kristen Stewart, was just as bad, only not with her hair. While she washed that, she was known as a prolific sweater on set, especially when nervous. Honestly, most of us have this problem, but there is a solution: deodorant or a shower. That is, unless you're playing Bella Swan, because Kristen ignored both. But that's nothing compared to Megan Fox's behavior. In a 2007 interview with FHM, the actress revealed what her home life is really like, and it's not what you imagined. She revealed, "I'm horrible to live with. I don't clean. My clothes end up wherever I take them off. I forget to flush the toilet. Friends will tell me, 'Megan, you totally pinched a loaf in my toilet and didn't flush.'" Megan Fox, ladies and gentlemen, pretty and pretty gross. But still nowhere near as bad as our next contender. Please don't try this at home. It's kinda awesome when celebs give us a sneak peek into their lives, but for Kesha's fans, the singer's gone too far. Not only has she told outlets like the BBC that she smells terrible, but she seems proud of it. In fact, she added, "One time someone told me I smelt like a shrimp on a diaper. And if that wasn't enough to make you cringe, you will soon." Thanks to her MTV documentary My Crazy Beautiful Life, fans learned that her BO isn't the only dodgy thing about the singer. In one episode, she admitted, "I don't shy away from things. I'll try anything once. So I tried it. I wouldn't recommend it. Nor would we, because the thing she tried was drinking her own pee." There's proof.
Oh my god, are you really gonna do it?
It doesn't smell that bad. Smell it.
No! That's alright.
Justify stuff like that.
It's been exposed too long. Please don't.
But before you fully recover from that, I'm about to gross you out again. This time, it's with Jessica Simpson's dental hygiene, or lack thereof. For some reason, this actress just doesn't see the point of a toothbrush.
Okay. And sometimes I'll use my sweater. Well, I do brush every now and again, but I do use like Listerine and I do floss every day.
She's not alone. British songbird Adele has a dirty little secret. She likes to dig in her nose. And even weirder, she's admitted to digging in her son's nose too before rolling and flicking her findings across the room. Before you start to panic, there is a light at the end of this very dark tunnel. Not everyone in Hollywood is a total slob. Some of the residents of Tinseltown are just as freaked out by these stories as we are, and now they're speaking up. Sometimes you have to get dirty for work. Is there really an acceptable way to stink up a movie set? According to Viggo Mortensen, there is. The Lord of the Rings star is a method actor, and to ensure that he really got into character, he gave up washing and slept in the great outdoors. But only because his character wouldn't be able to wash every day. After all, Aragorn was traveling across the country to destroy the ring, and that left no time for bathing. But for other actors, there is absolutely no excuse to skip a daily meeting with some soap and water. To end this list of stanky celebs, we're introducing someone who might just hold the title of the cleanest celeb in the world. His name is Dwayne Johnson. When news first broke about how often Mila, Kristen, Dax, and Ashton washed their kids, Twitter exploded with disapproval. Amid the chaos, The Rock joined the debate when a fan asked about his grooming habits. He delivered. The former wrestler revealed that not only does he bathe daily, but he does it 3 times a day. Now that's gotta leave you squeaky clean and smelling fresh. And redeem your colleagues for their bad habits. Except for maybe Kesha. For more insights into the private lives of your favorite celebs, check out our other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay awesome.